it seems like every week it's something that's coming in to interfere with my chi that's got something to do with this situation. The root of this situation was surrounded by my niece. Okay. Bottom line, and everything that happened and took place after that. Okay. So let's talk about what disturbed my chi today. Okay. So, or what disturbed my chi period this whole weekend. So I'm over here minding my business. Okay. After everything that happened with my mom and all that, that mess to rile me up and trigger me. Here we come with the I'm not gonna say people's names. I'm gonna give you a different name for right now. Okay, so we'll call you Beth. Okay, here comes Beth. Okay, telling me while I'm over here minding my business that, oh, her child has said that she's done been molested. Okay, what? The person that did it is supposed to be in jail already, but I done went through hell and back over there fighting for my niece, and this is the person. Beth is the mother of the child that my niece is supposed to be with. Okay, so molestation done went on, but they trying to say it's went way back in the past. You bring this to me knowing that I'm already going through hell and high water. Ain't nobody bagged me up not one time and said that nothing I said was true. This went on with my Aunt Helen when it came to me. I didn't understand why she used to be so protective over me. And she was the person that looked out on me. Okay, used to ask me what's going on, used to be suspicious, and I didn't understand why. But now I see. And the same things that happened to her is happening to me. Okay. Point blank, period. I have time. I don't have no time for people to keep playing in my life. Okay. So that happened yesterday. What y'all gonna do? So the person that's supposed to be responsible, they supposed to be already in jail, and they supposed to be went press charges. True, I don't know if it's true or false because I wasn't there. But this was brought to my world, in my atmosphere, to disturb my peace. And then don't nobody say nothing, and I'm the troublemaker. Well, you need to mind your business. Mind my business. We talking about kids here. This whole thing that changed my whole life had me having PTSD, thinking this and that going on in my life is because I came over there where my niece was, where her mother and father was at. And she said the little girl next door, I don't know if it was set up. I don't know what the fuck went on. All I know is what happened that night. What happened that week. My niece said that without saying, the little girl next door, that she was scared. Her mother and father are around, but she's still scared. So everybody know what's going on. So now the little girl that she was at the house with is coming up supposed to be molested. But ain't nobody saying nothing. I was crazy. Y'all went around and made me look like I was a fucking fool. Now to top that off on my chi, that I'm over here, trying to battle and deal because everybody around me gaslighting as if nothing went on. I'm crazy. Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing went on. So then you gonna tell me that you gonna volunteer that my niece's father to come and crash at my daughter's house? The same place where my niece was at, where I had to come and be where he was at, and ain't nobody discovered shit. Instead, she was sent off to the same place where this little girl done got messed up at. Y'all not finna sit here and play in my face. My life was on the line that night. Y'all had people thinking this and that about me, like I was just making up shit. And not only that, the little boys that was over there that I got attached to, that I was helping you babysit, they was showing signs of something going on with them. So yeah, I was turned all the way up, and then for a motherfucker to sit here and say, "Hey, oh, what was she was she going crazy, just gaslight? Like, why would she say that? What is she saying that? This is why I left my house where I was staying at for 2 days to go over there and be with her, be with my niece, so she wouldn't be afraid. I didn't make her go down and tell me this and that because it's an unspoken pain. You don't have to tell me. I'm here, okay? And for me to find out afterwards that the people that she was with, one of them done they child done got messed up. Now that's coming out. Okay, that's what was told to me. And the other parent had a niece that's done been killed that was the same age as my niece when all this shit started off. See, stop playing with people. I've been out here on my own. My life ain't been the same. I ain't been able to get my life back in line since this shit happened. And people be wanting me to sit here and tell the story. It's hard for me to go from A to B to C. But I just know everything was set up that night for me not to come back no more, because I was there from Tuesday. I was there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And Friday was the night that I was supposed to be fucked over and never been in a crazy house, never been seen again. It was all set up for that. But the Most High God. And here I've been sitting here taking, like I told them people, them folks that night, I don't want nothing until we get to the justice. I don't need nothing. And I have went without, so that I'm not pushed away from them children like I was my other two nephews. Because God assigned them to me. And I'm not crazy and I'm not making up shit. Prior to the weekend before that, y'all went and got my mama. Okay, I'm calling y'all. Y'all literally stopped answering your phones and everything, knowing that I was going to go into a panic because of all this shit that's been going on, and the gang stalking and the people after my life, because obviously this is some type of big ass sex trafficking ring that's bigger than what the fuck I know anything about. For it to have law officials, why you ain't go to the law? I went to the law. The law was a part of motherfucking reason why I'm motherfucking paranoid right the fuck now. The fuck wrong with y'all? And I've been standing 10 toes down by myself. And now y'all want to try to target my daughter, who I've been standing there making sure y'all bag y'all bitch ass up from. Y'all done started the same pattern in her life that y'all did mine. But it ain't gonna fly. I can take it, but you ain't finna go over here and mess up, and then you gonna send this man over there. Why would you even think of some shit like that? Because y'all trying to get me turned up and triggered up behind this shit. Because y'all done made, I'm sorry if I got starch on my mouth, y'all. Because y'all done made up this scenario that I was crazy. What happened that night that I had to go away with the ambulance and the police? What happened? Who gave me something that I took or had? Carol, Joe, they kin each other. Which one of them? And y'all was with them both the next day. I mean, questions got to be motherfucking answered around here. Because, see, motherfuckers still keep playing with me. And this is life or death. Now, since y'all want to keep bringing drama to me, let's bring it to everybody. Let's bring it to everybody. Everybody, somehow they connected. Sending people into their life the fuck over shit. Sending you to your ex, sending women to your exes and all that. Yeah, them folks ain't just connected. That girl that knows you from Heidelberg or wherever the fuck y'all from didn't just come up here and find my daughter ex and just start going with it and got his mind fucked up where he was giving away this and that. No, same thing happened in my life. She had a good relationship going on before. Same thing, now all of a sudden he became a sex addict out of nowhere. Same thing going on right here. Same pattern. It's a pattern. I notice patterns. That's what I notice. Y'all want to set the bridge and burn that motherfucker up? Burn it up. Because when it come to mind, we gonna burn that bitch. We gonna burn it. No. Kind of motherfucker do some shit like that. And then sit around and while I'm talking, sit around and act like, oh, well, she crazy, ain't shit. None of that happened. But now you telling me one of the babies, oh, that's before she came into our life. No, the fuck it wasn't. I don't care what y'all motherfuckers done told them babies to say. You damn lie. Because I sat here just like I sat on that porch and watched a child lose their innocence just by seeing them every day. And I saw when the innocence left that child. And I came to y'all and I said, something ain't right. This is after all that shit went on behind my niece, never knowing whether it was true or not. And the little girl, Alicia, little girl, Myra, is the one who came over me with the bone talking about she was worried about my child. They was best friends. They ain't wasn't number 9 years old apiece. That same weekend, her older sister, that ain't number what 14, 15, 13, she was missing the whole motherfucking week. I kept asking, where is she at? Everybody kept, oh, she at school. She here, she there, but I never seen her. I even told the police that night. Where is she at? Couldn't nobody say nothing. Why would I leave my house and come over there to your house to stay? And because my niece is supposed to be afraid. But then you send her over there with the people that done preyed on another child. And you was already had the motherfucker. No, y'all not about to do that. I kept my mouth closed long enough because I was going back and forth. Y'all was gaslighting, trying to make it seem like this didn't happen like that. No. You're not finna bring me down. You're not gonna drive me crazy and make me run off and be homeless because I haven't been able to get my mind right since that shit took place. And ain't nobody came around to come up and say, hey, let me help you because I know what went on. Let's heal together, because my mind really got fucked up behind that shit. And then on top of that, a motherfucker trying to attack me for my life because I know something, because I'm figuring out some shit. Because I always been that person. Always. So the picture you trying to paint, it's a false fucking reality. And I ain't finna let nobody paint that motherfucker. Period. This stuff go way back deep. Way back. And obviously it's bigger than me. For all these people to be involved. And all these people that have came up somehow during that period of fucking time when I was going through the most. Everybody was getting brand new cars that bitches ain't never had shit. Businesses and shit. Money coming from everywhere. Where's y'all get this shit from? It's time to answer up because you sacrificed my motherfucking life. And the shit that go on with me for whatever reason you had in your motherfucking heart. And I hope to God ain't nothing happened to these kids. And you sick motherfuckers just pumping their head up with some shit. But I know why I was there. And I ain't never been crazy. And I ain't gonna let nobody paint no other picture than that. And why I'm here. And everybody working in tangent to keep this shit going. Got to be something bigger than me. Because what the fuck? I'm talking to motherfucker about kids. They sit there looking like they ain't got no feelings in the motherfucking world. Is this my life? Is this a fucking movie or what? What the fuck is going on? And yeah, I'm cussing and I don't give a damn because y'all listening to motherfuckers foretelling shit about people's life, but I'm actually living the shit every fucking day, fighting and battling. This ain't just no motherfucking tarot reading. This is like reality. What? And y'all think y'all gonna push me out like y'all did and I'm supposed to disappear and go into a corner and go crazy? While the enemy get full access to another child, I be motherfucking damned. Because I might not know all the details. And a lot of it, God know my heart can't motherfucking take it. But the details that God put on me and the actions that I took, that you motherfuckers wouldn't even take half a step. Because you a coward and you scary. Now you got everybody involved. Y'all got women in the background. They mind going crazy. Who you fucking with? You better look at that person. Cause that person full of jealousy, full of envy, and very vengeful and very manipulative. And probably got all y'all strung out on some type of drug that they using against you. They your counselor and everything. And then they'll counsel you right into the motherfucking pits of hell. And think you gonna trap me up in here with you. No. I use the only thing I got, my voice to talk. Hell, fuck it. Y'all want, obviously, y'all got that much motherfucking hatred in your heart when it come to me. So fuck it. 2 peas in a bucket. Fuck it. That's what I feel about it. Because before I sit here and die and let you fuck with mine, we gonna go all the way into the depths, to the last end of it. So don't bring that shit to me if y'all ain't willing to go. Because like go around like y'all did and tell everybody that I was a motherfucking Looney Tune that had got hold of some bad drugs. Where they come the fuck from? See, people need to ask motherfucking questions. But no, God let motherfuckers get the fuck on down, because if all it took was for a motherfucker to come tell you that and you believed it and you been knowing me and you didn't come see what the fuck was going on and talk to me, then I didn't need you no motherfucking way. So bye and good riddance to you. As this shit that I done prophesied and fought for and stood alone and risked my life for unfold on you weak ass motherfuckers. Good night. Cause you ain't gonna fuck with me and mine. And y'all sitting up here playing in my daughter's life. She better be getting her motherfucking money. Cause it's going all the way up. And that's just period.